أوصلني والغيريات تولتي وها إن هذا الهبا غيب إلهنا وقلب الورى والذات فيه تجلت وصلت عليه فهو بطن وزائر فزائر عبد وللبطن صلت أفاض له بشهود يا رسول الله أسلمني شوقا العز لا تجدي والأقدام ضلت أغيم به تورا ألذ بذكره وأصل ودورا لم أعر بينها لقد قسم الله سيادة في الأزل لآمر والإحسان ولله ما أسرى ولله ما بذل بما اليتامى والمساكين لقد قسم الله سيادة في الأزل
Order.
كبار اليتامى والمساكين لهم إنهم من ورهف وكيس
جماعة
إمام الهدى لولاه ما عرف الهدى أتى والورى في الرجال قد بلغوا المدى
السلام عليكم
إمام الهدى إمام الهدى لولاه ما عرف الهدى أتى والورى في الرجال قد بلغوا المدى فردهم بالعلم عن سبل الردى محمد رسول الله
صلى الله عليه وسلم
رغيب فناء الفضل والعدل
القيام
إمام هدى لولاه إمام هدى لولاه إمام الهدى لولاه ما عرف الهدى محمد رسول الله أتى والورى في الرجال قد بلغوا المدى النبي محمد إمام الهدى لولاه ما عرف الهدى أتى والورى في الرجال قد بلغوا المدى فردهم بالعلم عن سبل الردى رغيب فناء الفضل والعدل والندى اليوم منال القدر والفار والذكر النبي محمد لقد فاز من كان الرسول إمامه يكون بغنى والنجاة زمامه وكل من استاسى عليه أنامه تسير رياح النصر شعرا أمامه فآدابه ما بين خوف وذلة محمد رسول الله سيدنا محمد
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please, we want to keep this place as decent as possible. Once we have the most important people here seated, we'll go straight. Please order. We would expect you to accord our leaders herein seated the greatest of respect and the decency and the discipline that is expected of the presence of any revered person. And the camera people, respectfully, you may have to position yourself well so you do not block and create discomfort for the former president and the National Chief Imam. We will go straight and begin the program with a very brief recitation from the Quran. And as you know, our etiquette with respect to the Quran is that once it's recited, it's prohibited that we begin any other activity. So we want to respectfully say, once the recital begins, we keep silent. Thank you so much. So the serenity will also add to the beauty of the event. Alam Baba, follow.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون أياما معدودات فمن كان منكم مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخرى وعلى الذين يطيقونه فدية طعام مسكين فمن تطوع خيرا فهو خير له وأن تصوموا خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصمه ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر من أيام أخرى يريد الله بكم اليسر ولا يريد بكم العسر ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم ولعلكم تشكرون وإذا سألك عبادي أني فإني قريب أجيب دعوة الداع إذا دعان فليستجيبوا لي وليؤمنوا بي لعلهم يرشدون صدق الله العظيم.
We'll go straight to the eminent National Chief Imam, Sheikh Dr. Usman Husharubutu, who is the host of this event, this evening's event of Iftar, to give us the opening prayer. Mzamoje Zwaga National Chief Imam, wanda bai boye gare ku ba, Sheikh Dr. Usman Husharubutu, ya bude mana wannan zaman da addu'a, falyatafadhal mashkura.
صلوا على النبي
صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد.
اللهم يا مدبر الأكوان
آمين.
بتدبيرك
آمين.
يبل لنا كل خير
آمين.
ورشد وفلاح
آمين.
يا ميسر كل أسير
آمين.
يسر لنا أمورنا
آمين.
مع الراحة لقلوبنا
آمين.
وأبداننا
آمين.
في ديننا ودنيانا
آمين.
اللهم اجعل بلدنا غانا بلدا آمنا مطمئنا
آمين.
وسائر البلدان
آمين.
وآمنا في أوطاننا
آمين.
ولا تفتنا
آمين.
اللهم ارفع مقتك وغلبك عنا ولا تؤاخذنا ما
آمين.
سفهاء منا
آمين.
الفاتحة.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. سبحان ربك
رب العزة عما يصفون
وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Takbir. We are grateful to the eminent Chief Imam for opening this event with his prayer. And let me say, my assignment at this stage will be to welcome, in the first place, Your Excellency, the former President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, your entourage, my elders here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my pleasure on behalf of the eminent Chief Imam and on behalf of all the elders, his advisors here, to welcome you joyfully to this evening's event. You will notice, or for anyone who is abreast with the season in which we are, we started Ramadan, and very soon we are getting to the last 10 days of Ramadan, which is an auspicious period for us to engage in a more intense spiritual activity, engage in a reflection, and be those who can receive all the favors and grace that Allah has made available for us within this period. So it is also a matter of joy that at this time that you have found time within your very tight schedule to come and join the eminent Chief Imam in this evening's event. We are grateful to you. We hope that this visit is going to make you part of those who receive God's grace. As the Chief Imam may inform us, the first 10 days of Ramadan is dedicated by God for the expression of his compassion to the whole of the universe. The last 10 days is reserved by his own accord and also in line with his attribute of love and forgiveness, so he forgives. But the last 10 days, which is also very important for us, is which he has dedicated for the manumission of those who otherwise would have been condemned to enter into the hell, and that he grants them that liberation and that salvation. So it's a special time for us, and we hope that the blessings will touch you, will touch us, will touch everybody who is here, and hopefully we will end up the Ramadan in a very nice manner. Having said so, by way of introduction, Your Excellency, far on my right there is somebody you already know, Alhaji Siddiq Jimala, who is the president of the Greater Accra Council of Zongo Chiefs, and he's also the paramount chief of the Wangara community of the Greater Accra region. He also sometimes acts as also the president, especially when those who are the deputies are not there. So he carries a lot of cap on his yeah. Next to him is somebody who wears the very wise man, because for us when we see somebody with a white beard, we associate wisdom with wisdom. Who is also the advisor to the eminent Imam of the Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, but also a member of the Chief Imam's advisory here. So Alhaji Abu Yakubu is also with us here. Next to him, another eminent figure. He is a very humble person. Where I place him. Me to say something about him. One of the very humble, leading student in National Chief Imam, Sheikh Muhammad Munir Dafa, and indeed, currently the Chief Imam has assigned him to replace him at the Kanda Mosque to do the Quranic interpretation. Then it tells you where he occupies. But I can tell you he's a very humble person. He doesn't want my description this way. That one I know myself. Alhaji Latif is somebody, Chief, I don't know whether he's part so that he will be introduced from the NDC side. Okay.
From the chief side.
Yes. Chief of Abakan. So of the Moshi community is also
Council of Elders.
oh, you see, so I'm right. So I'm right. So the platform on which you are here, probably you would better introduced.
Yeah.
You better introduced on this side of the divide. But meanwhile, we appreciate your coming and we are grateful. And thank you so much. Alhaji Latif, Your Excellency, is somebody you've already the Chief Imam's PRO, who is also here with us. I'd like to introduce Alhaji Abu. I call him the legs of the Chief Imam because he moves with him and so on and so on. The rest are young people here who are very dedicated to supporting the Chief Imam. We are grateful to all of them. We know for any such visit, there must be a purpose. Even when we know, by our tradition, we will deliberately behave, we do not know. So by way of Amania, I'm sure you will tell us exactly why we are here this evening. So I will stop here with these introductions and invite the leader, I mean the one who speaks for the delegation. The leader of the delegation is His Excellency himself. So Alhaji, my name, Armia Kulionga, you take over and then you introduce the member of the delegation on the side of His Excellency, the former President of the Republic of Ghana. Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi.
President John Dramani Mahama. Izinin sarakai malaman da su zo mana nan ga. Zuwa mu kamar da ka saba ba laifi ba ne. Ba wanda ke bin mu. Mu muka zo da kanmu. Mun zo ne na farko mu zo mu kai da babanmu. Mun ji kwana biyu ya yi tafiya ya dawo. Mu zo mu kamar da lafiya. A takaice na uku mu ci abinci tare da shi. Abin da ya kawo mu kenan duka mu. Sauran maganganu mai gidan mu shugaban mu ya yi wannan. Kafin da ya zauna ina neman danwana Nazir. Nuna muna wanda suka biyo mai gidan mu.
Masha Allah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. A hadaran imaman kasa baki daya na wani wai waɗanda suka zo da shi shugabanmu mu bayyana da su kowa to do is to introduce those who came with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to this August visit. First, we have the Vice Chairman of our great party, the NDC, Alhaji Sinari, Alhaji Said Sinari, and former Ambassador Al-Takbir. We also have His Excellency, a former Ambassador, Imam Umar Sanda, who is popularly known in this house and everywhere in the zone. Imam Umar Sanda. Among us also, among us also is a former Deputy Minister and former Minister also, Alhaji Lemuna Muniru. Minister, former minister that is.
Yes.
Alhaji Muniru Limuna.
Allahu Akbar.
And then we also have national executive of the Zongo Caucus, led by our coordinator, Alhaji Kurionga, popularly known as Alhaji Kurionga.
Allahu Akbar.
And together with him is Alhaji Mustafa, who is also a national executive member and a representative of the office of the former president. Also, we have Alhaji Ashka, who is also an executive of the National Zongo Caucus, and then Alhaji Yaya Kondo. We also have our regional Zongo Caucus coordinator in the person of Alhaji Oroya, Abi Oroya, who is with us. Then the immediate past candidate for the Okankwe Central constituency in which we are, who is Rashid Isa. The constituency chairman is not left out, among with other constituency executives. Chairman Ibrahim Abba.
Allahu Akbar.
We have the treasurer and the vice chairman all together here. My brother, stalwart of our great party, the NDC, also is here, who is known very well in this house. Without much ado, I will introduce Baba Sadiq Abdullah.
Allahu Akbar.
Me doing the talking at the moment is
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar,
So we'll continue after. Yeah, after.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على
Allahu Akbar.
لا إله إلا الله
La ilaha illallah.
إلا الله
Thank you.
صلى الله
الله عليه وسلم. اللهم رب هذه الدعوة
تتامى صلاة القائمة آت محمدا على الوسيلة والفضيلة والدرجة الرفيعة وبعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته إنك لا تخلف الميعاد اللهم صل على محمد
Baka. Bani. So what's going to happen is, because we just got into the time of the breaking, we'll just pause for just some 5 minutes, just break bread, have something small, then we'll continue with the other part of the program, inshallah.